We talk a lot about being kind to others and then being called snowflakes for it. We have to talk about how historical civilizations and cultures built kindness to self into their moral systems. Self compassion isn't a kids these days trend, it's from the depths of our historical self growth ocean. Self kindness is often thought of as indulgent. Personal day, spa day, bubble baths, journaling. So many cultures basically say that if you can't be kind to yourself, you break the entire ecosystem around you. Take Buddhism's Karuna. It's one of the four immeasurables. One interpretation is compassion towards all beings, including inconveniently yourself. Suffering ignored in the self becomes cruelty projected outward. Self forgiveness was a form of infection control. Across the ocean, native Hawaiians practice Ho'oponopono, a community ritual of reconciliation and forgiveness. When Morna Simeona, a kahuna lau kahea, or priest with words, reinterpreted it in the 1970s, she turned that same process inward as a form of self help. She was criticized by Hawaiian purists, but she took her interpretation all over the world, a form of internal locus of control for repair, if you will, a modern echo of an old truth that peace outside begins with peace within. Romans had a word for it too, humanitas, largely shaped by philosopher Cicero, empathy, compassion, friendship, benevolence, and more. It preaches the cherishing of humanity, that humane values are learned over time. We have to remember that humanity includes ourselves too. I think we can interpret it as learning to cherish ourselves over time. In Persian Sufism, a salik or spiritual seeker attains enlightenment as a full liberation of the false self. To do this, they have to develop it through three main ranges or nafs, meaning self or ego: the commanding or tyrannical self, the regretful or blaming self, and the serene self. Later, this was expanded to 7, 9, and even 12 levels as Sufis understood more about the internal perils of the human self. In West Africa, the Yoruba idea of itutu, translated as cool, as in inner coolness, taught that maintaining calm compassion in the face of challenges wasn't just emotional regulation, it was spiritual maturity. An individual cultivates itutu over time. It reflects an individual's understanding of how they fit into the larger machine of the world. Here, being frantic was not only ineffective, but also out of style. Being gentle with yourself kept everything going. Stoics, those emotional minimalists, agreed. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastery, he argued, came from patience. Can we say self-discipline without self-hate? Never got the memo for that version of grind culture. All of these point to the same quiet revolution, the realization that compassion and growth has to start local. You can't export empathy from a factory that doesn't manufacture it within. The next time you're spiraling in self-criticism, remember, every tradition that ever tried to define goodness included kindness to self in the fine print. It's system maintenance. Be gentle with yourself.